What happened?
We're on.
That's what happened.
What happened?
We're on. And let me see if I could get Daryl on.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, where are our other folks that are supposed to be joining us? Is it just me or is it hot in here?
It's hot in here.
It's very hot.
Keep talking,
I
honey.
think we need to get a fan or something like that. So we're going to wait a couple more minutes. We have 2 more couples that are coming in.
I'm going to resend it to him.
And also, you guys make sure when you come in, you say hello.
Say hello.
We are chatting about love today.
Okay.
A special show for Valentine's Day. And, you know, we have a couple of few different couples that are joining us.
I don't know who just came in, but let me see.
A few couples that are joining us this evening. He told me to keep talking, and then he cut me off.
Yeah, it's there, Daryl. Check on your inbox.
Mm-hmm.
I resend it to you again. There it is. Okay.
Wonderful.
Oh, there you are.
Wonderful. Okay, someone sent us a message in the private chat, so let's check that as well.
Let's check that, and then we'll
Maybe
get going.
it is, can you see us?
Yes, we can.
We can see you.
We can see you.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
And welcome to
Tweed Talk.
Go ahead.
Our Valentine Day special. We have one before, and it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided we wanted to do it again. We do it maybe every year. And today our special guests are people that I know from my past and present. Today we have what we call him is my surrogate son.
Yes.
He's not actually my son, but he's my son.
Really?
but the resemblance is incredible.
Yes, it is.
And we also have
twins.
Yeah. We also have a friend of mine from the past, and Daryl, which we consider him our third co-host, or he books some of the people that
books talents.
Yeah,
he lets us know if there's technical difficulties on his end.
And speaking of love, I don't look at him into his eyes too much because he's too handsome.
You told me that before, we started doing this. You were like, Daryl, he was like, look at him. And I think you might have said, yes, I was just going to say Robert.
Yeah, and Keenan is another good looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
But, and the wife too much, all of these guests that we have on today.
Yes.
The wife are wonderful. I met the guys first, but the wife are just... I see. You love the shirt. Oh.
Angelica. Hi, Angelica.
I don't know if you could see the shirt, but that's supposed to be me right there and my wife.
You guys all have Facebook pages, and when you try to edit your Bitmoji to look like you, none of them really look like you. But I just feel like...
Go ahead.
I just feel like Pete looks just like his Bitmoji in any type of character. You can get it to look exactly like him. It is so funny. So I saw these shirts about maybe not quite about 2 weeks ago, and it was an ad that just popped up on Facebook. And I started laughing hysterically. I was like, oh, let me see if I can get these two people to look like us.
Uh-huh.
And as soon as I changed the guy to look like you, I started cracking up.
That is funny.
Dee said, hi, Shawnette. My cousin Shawnette is on. Dee Schneider says to fix her up with someone. Oh, Dee.
Oh, okay.
She's giving us a project.
You know what? We could do that. We could do that. You know, there's people that, speaking of that,
Mm-hmm.
there are people that we worked with in the past. Like we were shooting this commercial,
Mm-hmm.
and we started talking, and the couple that we were doing the commercial with was not married, and they were thinking about it, and
Right,
then I
right.
put a little bug in their ears, and
Mm-hmm.
next thing I know, they married with
They're
children,
married. Oh my gosh.
and that has happened more than once. Me talking to people.
Yeah, you have a thing about you when a couple has been together and they're not married. You're like, oh no,
Yeah.
oh no.
Wait until I talk to Oprah and Stedman. I'm gonna get them married. Don't worry. But anyway, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm just sending a message to our other couple. So what we're going to do today is we want to talk to the couples about how they met,
Mm-hmm.
and we have this fun quiz. And so we're going to ask them a bunch of funny
Silly
questions, silly questions, yes.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun because I've taken the quiz before, and some of the questions I answered, you were like, "Oh no, that's not true."
Yeah.
Like one of the questions would be like, "Oh, who's the best cook in the house?"
Me. So let's bring them in, and then when.
So we're gonna bring in Keenan and Anna, and we're bringing in Daryl and Jenny Beth.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Welcome.
Hey, Keenan and Anna.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
How you
Welcome to the
doing?
show, everyone, and thank
How's
you.
the audio?
Thank you.
Well, Keenan is one of my former gymnasts.
Mhm.
So Daryl, I was talking to some people this weekend because we had a competition, and I said, "Do you know Daryl?" And I didn't know that Bob had retired
Wait, did who have
From
retired?
what, Jim?
from um, Champion for Life.
Champions for Life.
Okay.
Yeah. So Bob retired. I asked, "How's Bob?" They said, "He's not here."
Mhm.
Your coach, your former coach.
Bob.
Oh, Bob.
You're talking
sorry.
about Bob Willis?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. He just retired. It's been within like the last year. And, he and I were together just recently, about 2 weeks ago. We met up in Dallas and drove up to Oklahoma City for a gymnastics competition. Utah
Mhm.
was playing against the University of Oklahoma, and we got
Uh-huh.
to attend that. And it was a star-studded night because Kelly Garrison was there as an alum of
Mhm.
Oklahoma, and Bart Connor and Kathy Johnson were there. They were doing the
Oh.
commentary, and we got to see them and chat with them a little bit. So a lot of fun.
Very cool. Daryl gets around to a lot of competitions, like a
Yeah.
lot of the elite competitions.
Well,
I
he
see
loved
him
the
traveling
gymnastics.
around.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He loved the gymnastics. Now Keenan was with me since he was a little kid.
Yeah.
And we didn't really have a boys team back then.
Mhm.
And so, but his mother used to bring him to all the competition.
Oh, right. Mhm.
Even before we had a boys team, but she used to bring him all the competition.
That's awesome.
And I believe that he was on the first gymnastic team.
Mm.
So Keenan, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm super good. Did you know that was coming?
I did. That's why part of the reason why I asked.
I think the first question that we want to bring up is how you met.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We met at line dancing. Binghamton. I just walked up to her and asked if I could buy her a drink.
Uh-huh.
free drinks. So
So it was a free drink. Okay. A free drink.
That's
Okay.
a nice little lighthearted way to like break the
Yeah.
ice or whatever. You know what
it
I
was
mean?
it was that simple. And then I don't know. Then we just kept talking the rest of the night, and then he asked for my number, and he just kind of didn't go away. So the rest is history.
He was moving fast, huh?
No, I mean not like that. He's just persistent, maybe.
Yeah. I think he took advantage of the opportunity, because if you see something good and you let it go, then you know. Like in gymnastics, I give you an example. Okay, if you're doing a release on the bar, you gotta make sure you reach back and catch it.
Yeah. Otherwise.
So, Daryl, how do you and Jennifer?
So you keep me honest here, but my next door neighbor, I was like 29 years old. My next door neighbor kept telling me she worked with this beautiful girl who was single. I'm like, yeah, okay. And I was kind of new to Raleigh. I had moved fairly recently. So finally, I'm like, okay, we got a chance to go out. And she said, we'll make it kind of lively. I'll invite a couple of friends. So it was me and 5 women.
Because I brought somebody too. I didn't want to go by myself. So I brought a friend. And so, yeah, it was Daryl and 5 of us.
It was a built-in escape, nobody had all the cell phones and text messages. So we ended up going out, but we had a blast. We met at a Bennigan's restaurant and then went out to a dance club. But I was on the dance floor all night because there were 5 women there and I was the only guy.
Oh, okay. So you got to pick.
Well, yeah.
And I guess he chose right. He chose correctly.
Right.
She chose right.
Well, I was really impressed with how he handled it, because he was just so easygoing, and he made everybody feel comfortable, and it was so fun. And I was just really impressed with that, because that is not a normal blind date.
No.
Okay.
And how long have you guys been married?
25 years. We just hit the silver. Yeah.
Oh, we did? I thought it was 24.
You guys got married.
You didn't hear that, did you? It was 25.
No, I missed that one.
October 4th, 1997.
Okay.
That's awesome. And Keenan and Anna, it's how many years has it been for you all? I know it's still.
It'll be 4.
It'll be 4 in May.
4 in May.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's been that long? Because we were at the wedding.
Yep.
But the boy is working already, so.
Yeah. And
I want to say congratulations on you coming.
yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
what are you due?
May 24th with baby number 2. And Kendry will be 3 in 2 weeks.
3. Okay, so that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah. So, what's the next question? Are you going to go into the quiz?
No, go ahead. We'll
Okay.
just freestyle it.
So, what attracted you first? Who said I love you first?
Wait, no, I like the attracted one first. Let's yeah. Keenan and Anna, you guys can answer that first.
I mean, you talked to me first. I
Yeah,
guess you have to answer that question.
I don't know. We were dancing and I saw her and she was attractive. I don't know.
You saw her standing there. Sounds like a song.
Yeah.
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
You saw her standing there. Oh, well, that's what attraction is. Attraction is like a magnet. So it pulls you.
And then she saw my dance moves, and obviously she knew I was there. So I would have been silly not to go up and talk to her.
Did you have to do a back talk or anything like that? Did you do anything like that?
Nope, just simple line dancing.
Wow. Okay, because I had to do cartwheels, flip. When I was getting my wife's ring.
Oh yeah.
I was actually running around with Keenan and we were hiding.
That's such a funny story.
Keenan was with me. Oh no, here she comes. So we had it high, pretending something else was going on.
Did I ever tell you guys that I saw you?
I don't think so.
That day?
Yeah, but we didn't know what we were doing.
I mean, okay, but I saw you and you were going into the jewelry boutique. So I was like, Did I ever tell you that?
No.
Yeah.
See, 15,
Well, he got a ticket.
16 years. Today's is our anniversary. 16 years together.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking her parents on the day before Valentine
Yeah.
if I could date her.
Who does that anymore?
Then I went to Syracuse.
It was Rochester. It was
Rochester, yes.
Yeah. So Daryl and Jenny Beth, you guys get the same question. What was it that attracted you to each other?
Yeah, I'd like to hear this.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he obviously is very handsome, but probably more than anything is his ability to have a great conversation. I mean, from the get-go, we spent, again, we had that multiple blind date with all the other people, but we spent a lot of time in the next few weeks talking on the phone, and because this was before cell phones and all that stuff, so I just remember always hanging up and thinking, I really enjoyed talking to him. So I think that
you never told me that.
Well, I can't let your head get too big. So, but yeah, I would say it was just kind of the connection through communication was probably one of the most attractive things, besides your hot bod back then.
What's happened since then?
I like that. Mm-hmm.
Communication, yeah. I think we talk about communication. Everybody says that communication is very important, and it is. But I believe that understanding is more important than communication. Because you could communicate. Bad relationship I had before. I mean, Keenan been through my breakups.
Oh my God.
And people are communicating, but they're communicating very loudly and fighting.
Yeah.
So they're communicating, but not understanding each other. Right. So I think that both communication and understanding is important.
Are equally important.
So
you wanna go to the I love you question first before you move on.
Oh,
who said
okay.
Who said I love you first?
I don't either.
We don't remember.
I honestly don't remember.
That's okay. It's been a while.
You never said it.
No.
She never said it?
No, we did. I just can't remember who said it first.
I don't either.
I have no idea.
How about you, Keenan and Anna?
Well, technically I said it first, but he sort of I don't want to say forced it out of me, but I could tell he was waiting for me to say it because there was I don't know, you said something like I had a dream that I said I love you and you didn't say it back.
Really?
Nice.
Let me take notes over
and
there.
I kind of, yeah. And I think he could tell that I had been a little more shy about saying it. So he was waiting till I made the official I love you and confirmed it. And then we were good.
And I said it right after that.
He said it back.
Right, that's cool.
He wanted to be sure.
Did you feel it though? Did you feel before you said it?
Did I
because
feel
sometimes you feel it and you have fear of saying it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. In fact, I could also pinpoint the moment several months before where I almost said it and got scared and then dragged my feet for a really long time before I was ready to cut the cord and say it out loud.
Yeah, I think we do it that way because sometimes we're afraid that the other person is to feel the same way.
Of course.
Yeah.
So we hold back.
I think I was more afraid of myself. I like you said about having bad relationships in the past. I was afraid to say it until I really trusted myself that I was saying it to the right person and saying it in the right way instead of just saying it to say it. So that's more or less why I waited so long. Because I also
then you realize that Keenan is a smart guy, so he
wasn't about to pass that.
He's pretty smart.
So you don't, it's funny because I know I said it first. And I was driving And then all of a sudden I pulled over and I realized something in my heart just said, what is this? And then when I realized what it was, then I told her.
Mm.
And then we didn't speak for about a month after that.
Why? I don't remember that. Why?
I don't know. I think you get scared or something like that. And
I don't remember that story.
no, we couldn't stop talking to each other. And every time we kept saying, "Oh, we're gonna stop talking because we're talking every day."
Mhm.
So and it didn't work out. It didn't
Yeah.
work out.
We still haven't shut up.
So and saying I love you is not always verbal. It could be on things that you do.
Mm-hmm.
So but some people are auditory, so they like to hear it.
Yeah.
You know, my wife says I love you at least 3 or 4 times a day
Mm-hmm.
or more.
Now, Pedro, I recognize in the promo you did that clip from The Godfather where Michael wouldn't tell Kay that he loved her. Did you do that on purpose?
Oh, in the video.
Let me tell you that song that you heard is my brother is a rapper, and that's at the beginning of the song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So,
sampled it.
So they sampled that, and then I was talking. That's the only song that my brother talks about love.
Wow.
Everything else, he's like I said, you
Living
have
in the hood, yeah, in the Bronx.
living in the Bronx. Everything else is about living in the Bronx. He got a new CD that came out actually. It's everywhere, and he's gonna be our guest coming up on next month.
Yeah, that was I thought that was a perfect choice of song when I came in to proof it. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so I said to
fit.
him I wanted to use something that would fit the conversation, and that was the song. But yeah.
Okay.
Good memory.
Okay, let's ask some fun questions.
Okay. Some fun question.
Okay, I think maybe this is for Daryl and Jenny Beth. Who's taller?
Yes.
Yeah.
Significantly.
Well, I'm almost 6 feet. I'm about 5'11" and a half.
And I'm about 5'5". So
you're 5'5". Okay.
Oh, I'm about 6'2".
Keenan, how tall are you?
Almost 6 feet as well.
Okay.
Just depending on how much we're gonna round up.
Okay.
I'm like 5'9".
Oh, are you?
5'9".
5'9"?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anna, how tall are you?
About 5'4", 5'5", somewhere in there.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that's us too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He's 5'9".
Yep. Who is the most stubborn, Keenan and Anna?
Oh.
I think it's very situational.
Yeah.
I think
it's probably a pretty close tie overall.
I think it's even, but over different things.
Usually. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I give the edge to myself sometimes, but
okay, Daryl and Jenny Beth, same question. Who's the most stubborn?
Well, I don't know what he would say, but I would say we're not stubborn with each other, but we can be stubborn about things. And if we're stubborn about things, probably me.
So she wanted a beagle and I didn't, so we compromised and got a beagle.
So that's a thing.
So you compromise.
Who had to compromise? You, Daryl, right? Of course.
We have a beagle.
Okay, so who falls asleep first? Daryl.
Yeah.
Oh, and Keenan, you pointed at Anna.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Not even close.
I'm surprised she's still up right now.
Yeah.
I'm a professional sleeper. So
She takes a pre-bedtime nap every night to get ready to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's about right. Yeah. Like it's even before I was pregnant, and that's just way worse now.
Wow. You definitely
Who
fall
wake
asleep first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do, but I wake up very early in the morning. So,
Say I also wake up a lot earlier. So
hmm how old are your children, Dara and Jen?
Our son is 22 and our daughter is 19.
I think one of your son looks like
Oh yeah,
looks
when
like Keenan.
when he posts the picture, yeah. Well, they're literally you're twins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they definitely are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, who is the better cook?
He doesn't cook, so it's got to be me.
Okay, so then that
Yeah.
will not be Daryl.
So you're a really
Probably
good
just
cook
Anna.
at like the couple of
Bacon
things
and
that
eggs.
you do cook. Cooks really good breakfast, and that's
it.
Okay.
kind of the extent of it.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah, I tend to cook everything.
Better morning person. I would definitely say you.
Yeah,
You're definitely more of a morning person.
you're
Anna's
a morning
more of a-
person, right?
Anna's more of a morning person.
Definitely me.
No doubt about that.
Yeah, I could go to work, come back, and my wife will still be sleeping.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Who's a better driver?
I do way more
You
driving.
You can do that.
He has a nicer car than
He
I
has
do.
terrible road rage, so I'm gonna go
No,
with
not
him.
terrible. Average.
Who does? Who has road rage?
I don't have
Daryl,
road.
apparently.
Dara?
No.
Yeah.
But Dara used to drive and bring equipment places, right?
Yeah, he's trying to get there.
Well,
So-
he's probably a better driver, but I'm more of a patient driver than you are.
That's a
Oh,
good way to put it. She is a more patient driver.
Yeah.
That's a good way to say it.
But he
Road
likes
rage is a bit
he
hard.
likes to tell me how to drive, which
Mm.
that lately has led to me trying to pull over and let him out of the car. But
I need it.
I don't have road rage. That was a rumor started by those people that ended up in the ditch. Who
Yeah,
tried
yeah,
to pass me.
Keenan, you say you're the better driver?
yes.
But you're also a very patient passenger. So
Oh,
even when I'm
okay.
driving,
So you're not a backseat driver?
no, he's not. So that's
Well-
good. I'm also a terrible navigator. So
Oh.
whether I'm driving or the passenger, I'm a really bad navigator.
I'm better at navigating when I'm not driving.
Even if I'm not doing anything wrong, she still tells me, like what to do because
Yeah.
she happens to be a driving instructor and she forgets that I know how to drive already.
I don't know. I don't know. Well, let's just say we won't ask him to parallel park.
Now remember that she was raised in the country, I was raised in the city. I know how to parallel park. You gotta go. What's the
Ooh. Who is the most competitive?
Uh-oh.
It's
Well,
still
me.
pretty close. It's you, but I didn't know.
It's me.
Let me see who's gonna win on this question. And they're gonna tell me who's more competitive.
I don't think we can get pretty competitive with each other.
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes we'll just play games, just the two of us, like Rubik's Cube or something.
And we get pretty
can-
competitive with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I competed in other things, sports.
But
gymnastics.
I mean, but competitive between the two of us, I think, is what is talking about.
Yeah, that might be pretty even. Then.
Yeah. I think we
Right.
probably both egg each other on a lot
Mm.
in competitive.
Neither of us want to lose.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say who wears the pants, but that doesn't matter because you both had kids. So it's who wears the diapers that's in charge.
Mm. Okay. That's actually one of the questions, but I'm like, are you looking at it?
No, I'm not.
Okay, who plans date night? When there's a date night when you guys are going out, who's the one that actually makes the plans?
Be me.
Her.
Yeah. I'm a planner.
I'm a planner also, but I'm very content not leaving the house.
Okay.
That's our idea of a date night.
And I'm
That's
planning
your
our
idea of a date night too?
Yeah, not leaving the house. We're terrible.
I would say I probably plan more things like
Plans are in place.
I
Yeah.
went to hockey games.
Yeah. I would say he plans more things than I do. I'm more of a homebody than he is.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the planner with us?
With us,
Mm.
you take care of everything, because you look for gluten-free stuff, and I'm not really gluten-free, so
Right. If we go,
So
right.
much-
If we're doing a dinner, then yeah,
she's
that's
always
definitely
looking for
true.
a place that she could eat.
Yeah.
I eat everything.
Yeah. How long did it take you to get serious?
Couple months.
Yeah, about
Months.
3 months.
Are you serious about me?
I haven't decided. I can remember when I realized that he was somebody I wanted to be serious about, and that was probably 6 weeks into our relationship. Yeah, I mean, it was
Where
when I
were we?
went. It was when he was coaching gymnastics,
Mhm.
and I was going to actually cancel something with him, and again, no cell phone. So I went out to his gymnastics place, and he didn't know I was there. And I was watching him coach the kids. And it was the weirdest thing because it was like I saw my imaginary list of everything I wanted in somebody. And he just ticked all of those boxes just by me watching him. He didn't know I was there. And so I kind of knew then. And in full transparency, we weren't dating exclusively. And I had actually gone out with somebody else a couple of times.
What was his name?
His name was also Daryl. So,
Wow.
which is
My other brother,
if
Daryl.
you think that's very clever, I couldn't get their names wrong. But after that kind of epiphany, I did tell the other Daryl that I really thought I had met somebody and I wanted to.
Did you ever tell him that my name was Daryl?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
I hope he's watching now. Okay. Let's see. Who is the better singer?
I don't know that either of us are.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we take a tie for terrible on that one. Not really a forte that either of us have.
But you play music.
More musical instrument.
Yeah, he's more musical than I am, but I mean, like even when we go to church, he doesn't sing the hymns or anything. So I honestly I don't hear him sing.
I pretend. I lip sync.
Okay, I was gonna say, do you at least move your lips?
But Keenan, you musical, right? You play the drums?
Yeah, I played the drums, but I haven't played them in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And no one definitely asked me to sing, so.
Oh. Okay. Who spends the most?
Don't look at me.
It is you.
It's
He
not me.
looked at you so bad.
Money. It's been
No, I don't think so. I don't think I spend that much. Maybe
Well,
more.
to be,
I don't think I spent.
Just
I might
like
spend
Monday.
frequently, but like on little things. Like you just got a new car. That was more expensive than all my Amazon shopping in the last month.
To be fair, when any of us buy something, it's her. But like whether it's for us or for our son, like she's the one that's buying it. So I default.
Okay.
But we don't really spend a whole lot, and it's usually for us.
It's not like I'm shopping for myself. It's just like little things that I think we need, and I just am impatient and get it sooner.
Yeah. I mean, it's so easy. You just click, add it to cart, and then just buy it.
Yeah. But I try to be judicial about
I don't leave
it.
the house, so what am I going to spend?
I don't know. Didn't you just get like new bike shorts and goggles and a bike trainer? Doesn't matter what it's for. You should spend money on it. Just saying.
Maybe it's closer than I thought, but it's still her.
Okay.
And I don't know if you saw that. Watching someone coach gymnastics is really a really good way to see who they are.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's a great statement. And that's my friend Catherine. Here's something interesting about Catherine. Catherine has a daughter that was born the same day Jenny Beth and I were married.
Wow.
Yeah.
October 4th.
Yeah.
October's a good month.
Mhm.
Okay, so Daryl and Jenny Beth, what question? Oh, who spends the most with you guys?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, it used to be that I was very frugal,
Yeah.
and he was like, don't waste time going to 7 different stores. Just get what you need to get. And but then once our kids left the house, I started getting like, okay, now it's time for me to really get what I want. So I bought a brand new car, which was really nice. And we're closing this week on a condo down on the river in Oriental, North Carolina. And so I've made some big purchases in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
So it would be you.
I'm kind of living it up. So I would say it's me.
Yeah.
Who's funnier?
Funnier
Who
look.
got the sense of humor?
Funnier.
Funny bone.
Although you're like intentionally funny. Like one of the first times where your question about being musical, I think the second time we hung out, the second time we went to line dancing together, he started telling me about his parents and how they're a musical duo that plays professionally. And I got excited and said, "Oh, do you play the guitar?" And he goes, "Nah, I'm not that cool." And I don't know, like your cute dorkiness is funny, even if you don't mean for it to be.
I mean, I guess if you're saying me, I could probably.
How about you, Dara and Jennifer?
I'm more the comedian, I think. I mean,
It's interesting that we both have sort of a dark, twisted sense of humor, so we complement each other. But yeah, I think he's I think my humor is very kind of dry, and he's very kind of witty, like more clowny, kind of comical. Yeah.
I delivered the eulogy at my brother's funeral 5 years ago, and everybody was laughing in the aisles by the time I got done.
So probably him.
Yeah. You have another one?
Oh, yes. Who hogs the remote?
Honestly, we always sit down and like talk about what we want to watch.
Oh.
It's like, what do you feel like watching tonight? Or we almost argue the opposite way. Like, I had to pick something last night. Now you find us a movie to watch. So it's like the opposite of remote hogging, where each don't want to take the blame if whatever movie we pick turns out to be terrible. So I would say neither there.
Yeah, neither.
We don't do a lot of flipping. We kind of decide what we want to watch and leave it too.
The one thing I do, though, that annoys him is like when we are deciding what to pick, I flip through it really quickly.
Lightning.
And I go, no. And I don't give him any time to read the stuff, what it's about. I just go, nope.
That's true.
I just think they need to read faster.
Amen. Amen. I mean, you can tell from the picture that it's not going to be good.
Well, new shows or old shows? Which are your favorite? Because
gosh,
she watches the same show every single day.
So do we.
That's us. Yeah,
old shows.
What shows do you watch? I'm curious.
The Office, Seinfeld,
Friends,
How I Met Your Mother,
old Marvel movies,
or Marvel movies.
Like we just
all of that.
Disappointed every time we try something new, and then we just go back to the stuff that we know is going to be entertaining.
You know, I say the same exact thing. Why try to watch something new when I can just turn it to Seinfeld or Friends and laugh?
You're always going to laugh
all day
for the 50th. I know, for the 50th time.
How about you, Darren, gentlemen?
So we do a lot of binge watching of a certain series. We're actually watching The Sopranos right now. I mean, right now it's on right behind. No,
We're gonna watch it after this.
and we just watched
Okay.
Being Erica. If you've never seen that, the Hulu series, that's excellent. You should watch it. Being Erica, I'm telling you, it's so good. And we watched Ozark and all that. But
I would say I watch old things over and over, whereas he doesn't. Like Modern Family. I like old shows.
Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. I like really old shows from like back in the 90s, like Wings. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh yeah.
Ryan and Greg, so I've got like all of those on DVD. And so I'm like you. I'm like, why try to follow something when I know I can just enjoy myself with what I've seen 100 times? So
That's so true. But I do feel like when we're picking a movie, Pedro picks the best movies. Like every movie that he picks, I'm like, oh, that's nice. And it's really something like I told you already that I'll never watch something new. But if he picks a new movie, I'm always glad that I watched it.
That's because
it's a good movie.
That's because the movies that I picked, she's in it. So
No. You know what's a good series if you guys are looking for a good series is Poker. Did I just make your comment, Drew?
You see that?
It's Poker Face.
she's in it.
Well, it's a very quick. It's not even a speaking role, but Poker Face is really good.
Yeah.
It's a new series. I think only the first 5 episodes are out, but it's shot in the Hudson Valley. It's really
Oh, is that the one with what's her name, Leon?
Yes.
There was an advertisement for that on the Super Bowl, right?
On the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super Bowl.
Natasha Lyonne, yes.
Yeah. I went to watch it because a lot of our friends or actors and friends are in there, including my wife. And then I got just hooked. I got so hooked on it that when my wife was there, I didn't notice she was there.
You blink, yeah.
She said that was me at the opening. I said, you were?
It's a very good series, though.
It's like Detective Columbo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Peter
It's like, it's almost like that same feeling of Columbo and like the Hawk, the original Hawk. That he was going from town to town.
Oh, the series, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
So, Daryl and Geneva, give us 2 pieces of advice for married couples that has helped you.
Well, the secret to a long marriage is don't get divorced.
Sense of humor, definitely a sense of humor.
Actually, I didn't make that up. That was it Paul McCartney? Maybe it was one of the Beatles. You start.
I would. To me, I think that the most important thing is, well, I know it's not the most important thing, but a critical part of it is being able to keep a sense of humor about things, because we've had to navigate some pretty difficult things. If we hadn't been able to laugh through it, I don't know that we could have made it. So, I don't know what else you think is important.
I think that's the biggest one. I mean, Jenny Beth and I both had cancer at the same time.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So it was a brutal time.
And we were joking about it in the doctor's office, and I can remember the doctor just going, "What is wrong with you people?" But it's kind of one of those things, you either laugh or cry, and we choose to laugh, and that just makes it easier. But
choose to laugh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I would say thoughtfulness too. I think thoughtfulness is another important thing. I don't know if there's anything you.
Well, it's different with kids too. We were in our early 30s when we got married. So we didn't have kids until Mitchell came along at I was 34, 35. And just about the time I thought I had it figured out for myself, he came along and completely redefined who I thought I was in the first place. Mm-hmm. So you got to let your kids decide who you are. And, that's all about becoming a family. It just kind of happens.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Keenan and Anna, on to you guys. So with what Daryl just said, with letting the kids define who you are, how do you guys feel about that, and how do you guys navigate it?
navigating the kid part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I think there you have to find the balance between like picking your battles, but when you pick the battles, stick to your guns.
Mhm.
There's a lot more hills that Keenan's willing to die on
Lots
than
of
I
them.
am, but
Lots of hills. Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess I feel like we're still too early in the game to like be in a position to give advice to others, but I don't know. I think, like you said, laugh about it. Like, don't take yourself too seriously. Don't take your kids too seriously, but the things that you do value and do, want your kids to value, that you do have to stick to your guns.
Mhm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sage advice.
It's good to. I know that you said that it's too early, but it's good to make decision early where you want to go.
Mhm.
Because one of the problems that people have is they live day by day, and I'm sure you heard that people say we plan more for the wedding than we plan for the marriage. So it's important that you, if you choose a destination or how you want your relationship to be, if you choose it, then you follow that. It's like a GPS. You set a destination and say, this is the way I want my relationship to be. And when you get in accordance with that, then you follow that. Just like when you go and you make a list to go to the store and say, I'm going to get this, and that. This is what I want. And then you go after what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And once you make that destination, it's very hard to change your mind about it. Because most of the people that fight about silly things. Go and ask anybody. One of the things that I was going to say to my wife is, one of the questions I wanted is the toilet paper under or top?
Just as long as it's there. I doesn't matter.
That is a very man answer.
Yeah.
No, but it's a good answer. I'm going to tell you why in a sec. How about the toothpaste, middle or the bottom?
We have our own separate toothpaste too.
It's best that way.
Okay.
Has to be from the end.
Oh yeah,
Has to be from the end.
It has to be for the end.
Oh yeah.
You know that a lot of times people fight, have big fight about those things.
I can see that.
What Keenan said is also what I said. If it's there, I'm going to grab it because I need it. Because you know when people were going through that toilet paper craze and nobody had toilet paper, you didn't care where you grabbed the toilet paper from. and if, the most frustrating thing is if there's no toothpaste.
Right.
Okay. So it's important to have something to have nothing, regardless of whether it comes from the bottom or from the top. Sometimes in life you're going to be in the bottom, sometimes you're going to be on the top. But if you love each other, you're going to treat it accordingly. I think that's what love is.
Yeah.
She's taller than me, but I still love her.
Oh, well, this was fun. This was so much fun. And this was like our, short-term goodbye, because we're going to be off for a few weeks and then come back in March. So I think this was a great way to end it and take a break and then, regroup.
Right. We're going to come back in March with my brother.
Yep.
That he has a new CD. He's not talking about love, but but it's good. So we thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. This was fun.
It was fun. I was going to show some videos of Keenan doing gymnastics.
Yeah.
But I didn't bring it up.
He couldn't find them.
Not found them.
Oh, you did find them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dee said thank you. Let me see if we have any questions.
And people were commenting, cute couple.
They said cute couple.
Line dancing is fun.
Line dancing.
Jesus Santiago says happy Valentine's. Yes. Oh, well, before we let you guys go, what do you have planned for tomorrow, if anything, or even if you have it planned on another day? What are you guys doing for Valentine's
Day? I was so afraid they're going to ask that.
Yeah, nothing.
We don't have anything planned.
No plans.
Okay.
We're not big into that kind of stuff. And like even for major holidays like birthdays and Christmas, we have the strict no gift policy.
No gift.
No gifts. We don't do gifts for each other. And actually, my
I don't do gift either.
policy their whole life,
You
and
put it in
they.
the car and I pay for it.
Jeez. All right, did I just open a can of worms there?
No, not at all.
No.
Now, we just had a conversation right before this. I said, "Did you get me anything for Valentine's Day?" And he goes, "No, did you get me anything?" And I said, "No." And we're like, "Okay, that's good."
You
Well,
never
we
believe
got
me.
this.
Yes,
Those are cute. I like them.
that is literally,
Actually,
this
she got
man
it.
is your twin. He's literally your twin. So I got these because in August we celebrate a big year. It's 15 years.
Ooh.
So
Congratulations.
we also have plans. Thank you. We also have plans to
We're
travel.
going to travel.
Yeah. To somewhere tropical.
Yeah, and we're going to renew our vows.
Yeah. So we're very excited.
Yeah.
It's
So
wonderful.
I think that the most important gift is each other,
Mhm.
really.
Yeah.
The way that you treat each other, the way that you love each other, that's the most important gift. Material things, usually you get it, and then after a while, you don't even know it's there.
Yeah.
But knowing each other and loving each other, that's the most important gift that anyone could give to each other.
Mm-hmm. I love that. And on that note, we will bid our couples adieu. Thank you so much for joining us on Tweed Talks, you guys. Have a happy, super chill Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Love,
yeah,
peace, and harmony.
Seinfeld.
Bye. Thank you.
Have a good
Bye.
night, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
See you Thursday.
Thank
See you Thursday.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love it, love it, love it.
How do we turn?
We're still on.
How do we?
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
so I thought that was
That
going
was
to be fun.
adorbs. That was adorbs. I love it. And I love how we had couples on from different generations, you know?
Well, we planned it that way.
Yeah. Did we?
Yeah.
I didn't, but maybe you
That's
had that
why
in your
I
mind.
wanted,
So
I
that's
wanted Keenan with the young, you know, and then
yeah.
with-
And so Cyrillac is from New York, so she
Right.
got confused with the time.
oh, so
Yes, she's
she
in
was going to
Texas.
come
They're
at
in
night.
Texas now. Yeah. So and she's home, but Raul is not. So she,
Okay.
you know, he was doing some stuff, which
Okay,
is fine.
we'll
So I
catch him
told her,
another time.
yeah, we'll catch him another time, and maybe we could have her on and talk about what she's got going on as well.
Okay, and then we'll talk to Daryl and see who else we're going to book from the gymnastic community.
Yeah. Daryl, we're on hiatus until the middle of March. So if you have anyone you would like to send our way.
Let us know. We have some people coming on, but you
And
know,
funnily enough, I checked in with Dennis. Daryl, you remember Dennis? Dennis. He was one of our very first viewers too, in the beginning of Tweed Talks, and he was in Canada.
right.
Anyway, yeah, I checked in with him, and he's doing well. I don't. His last name is escaping me. Anyway, so that's where we are. And what are we doing
Tomorrow?
for Valentine's Day, if anything, or are we doing some? Thank you, Daryl. Dennis Miller.
Okay, so we are going to go to lunch.
We're doing lunch, a
Yeah.
Valentine's Day lunch.
Taking out to lunch. I don't have any private training tomorrow
Okay.
so we're going to go to lunch,
Wonderful.
probably out of town.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Sounds good.
so people, thank you for watching.
Yes.
Look.
Yes. This guy looks just like you. And if you guys notice, I gave myself hazel eyes because obviously I have hazel eyes.
For brown
And
hair.
this is how I sit. Well, the hair, yeah, but the other short hairstyle, I think it was a little, too
Mhm.
different. But I did have my hair like this. If you look back at pictures of me from like last year or the year before, I did have one side short and the other side longer. And I tried to give this guy some muscles.
It was nice finally talking to Jenny Beth.
Yes. Literally the first
Very
time we
nice
got
lady.
to chat with her.
Yeah.
Looking forward to maybe one day meeting them both.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think my brother sent me a message, but not here.
Oh, okay.
But anyway.
Wonderful. So we want to thank you all for joining us on this special Valentine's Day edition of Tweed Talks. Like we said, we're going to be off for a couple of weeks, getting some new guests, and just taking a chill pill, and maybe I'll be shooting.
Yeah, you are.
Maybe I'll be shooting.
You're doing that stuff.
Yeah, but I could book more. I could always have more.
All right. So
Yes.
Thank you. That was a fun show.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, we say love, peace, and harmony. Bye-bye.
Oh, they're going to Barcelona in a few weeks.